Welcome back to another ABC Build Challenge video. This is the return edition where I build buildings in the shape of letters, because why not? We are on the letter P today, and I knew I wanted it to be a home. And I saw a really cool, it was an office building, but like, it did look like a P. It was just lying kind of on its side. I do wish I had made the lot facing the other way, just because it would have been a little bit more clear, I think. But also, I like this way because from the street view, you wouldn't necessarily look at it and go, oh, that's kind of shaped like a P. I do go modern for this, like modern-ish. I feel like a lot of these shapes really lend themselves well to being modern buildings. I feel like that the only thing that I've learned through this is discovering the key to building a really cool modern build is just thinking of a letter. Because it's mind-blowing. I don't know how it works so well, but that is the secret. But in this case, I did not go super duper modern. Obviously the shape is modern, I'm using concrete, modern materials, but I do paint it blue. Like, it's kind of like a New York brownstone in a weird shape, but it's blue. That's what we ended up with. Now, I know you're thinking that yard probably looks very narrow, and that's actually because that's more and more, like, that's becoming common where, especially in new builds, and especially where I live, where land is at a premium, they are building as much house as they can on a lot, and then the yard is just like a pocket square. And they're just like, here you go, here's your luxurious yard. And I'm like, my dog weighs 40 pounds, and that yard is too small. Which is wonderful when you're a pet owner who would someday like to own a home, but the way things are going. Although I am very pleased by this whole FBI raiding landlord things. Very pleased. Continue. Because everybody knew something was going on with rent. Like, rent prices were going insane, and I used to live in Phoenix, Arizona, where it was really bad. Like, I couldn't afford to pay for my apartment, and I had a very decent job at the time. And I was like, this is ridiculous. It's not like I'm living in this luxurious mansion. I'm living in a 600 square foot apartment. And then it came out that they were price fixing and doing a bunch of other shady stuff. So, yeah, and now it happened in Atlanta, it happened somewhere else too, like, the dominoes are falling, and good, I hope that there's consequences, and I honestly feel like there should be jail time, because a lot of people have suffered, but I'm digressing, that's politics, this is a Sims channel, I'm not gonna talk about it. But, like, also, if you've been renting and, like, your rent seems abnormally high, maybe just keep an eye on, like, I think it's called real page lawsuits, because those are happening. Maybe not right away, but like, they are already gathering names. So yeah, I went with like I said, kind of brownstone-y sort of windows. I didn't want to use modern windows. I really liked the front door and I wanted to use that full set, but the spacing was wrong. So I was just like, you know what, it's fine. I do wish I'd made the path in the front bigger now that I look at the doors. It doesn't quite match up, but whatever, it's fine. And yeah, I could honestly see myself using this maybe in a modern neighborhood. Somebody was asking about like Pleasant View condos and like what inspiration, like they were just asking for inspiration basically. And I just had this thought of like really colorful like Miami condos, kind of shaped like this, boxy but colorful. I always thought that would look really cool in Pleasant View if you didn't want to go with like the standard white condos that were put in. I've always liked the idea of that being like a developer came in, bought land, and just put in these condos that people hate. That's always been like my fan headcanon for the area, is nobody was happy about that. And that's also why people don't like the Calientes or Dawn necessarily, because they bought the condos, so they're living in these eyesore sort of places. I honestly would love it if Mary Sue like personally got into politics because she was so offended. Like, maybe her childhood home was over there. Like, we don't know. I'm very pleased by that concept. So yeah, I'm not super thrilled with the overgrown yard just because it's so crisp and clean. I should have probably done something a little cleaner, but whatever. It's fine. It's grass. It's grass. And yeah, that's basically it. I built a P. Up next is Q, and I'm like, I haven't built it yet, and I've been putting it off, and I'm dreading it because I just feel like it's gonna be so hard, and I'm gonna get so angry and rage quit. I've only rage quit on a few of these and like had to start over. I think Q's gonna be the one. It's gonna be the one. So we'll see. We'll see what I do for Q. We'll see what sort of inspiration I find. Because I've been surprised before, so we'll see. We'll see. I don't have high hopes. But again, we'll see. I will say this one I do like of the ones that I've made. I really do enjoy this one. I like O too, so yeah. Anyways, if you like this video, please do give it a like. It really does help, and I will see you in the next one.